Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to give you guys a storyline timeline of my business and how it came to be because it's been more than a year. Yeah, I've had this business for over a year. A little background information on me and my business. My name is Ashley Sue for those of you who are new. My business name is B Claws. I first started out by doing press-on nails, but I've kind of ventured into doing keychains or like other little things to, I don't know, just other products, you know what I mean? I started this business, I believe it was last year in July, maybe? Let me check. So it looks like I started like showing interest in nails in June of last year. And at first it was just making nails for myself. Okay, so yikes. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I ripped those off during lunch because it hurt so bad. The nails hurt because I was using too small tips. I didn't realize until it was done. I think this is Gel X. So, do you guys want to know something funny? When I started doing my own nails, I didn't know how gel polish worked. Like, I thought it would just dry on its own. I didn't know you needed a light, so I bought like a bunch of gel polish. I was so confused on why it wouldn't dry. I looked it up and it said you needed a light, and I was like,
Nah, 15 more minutes.
and I checked it and it was still not dry. And I was like, what the? That was really funny. Guys, I didn't even know how to use gel polish a year and a half ago. Isn't that so crazy? I didn't know. Never used it. Never used it. I don't know. Okay, so that's yikes. So I tried to do some cat eye nail polish. Ooh. Ooh. I used to be obsessed with Alice Madness Returns, the video game. So I tried to do nails based on that. Once I started watching TikTok tutorials on how to use gel nail polish and all the supplies. So I started to get brave and I tried some different designs out. I didn't have a lot of products at this point, but this is a color changing nail polish. So I would dip it in like cold water, it'd be white. Dip it in hot water, it'd be blue. And this is really what got me inspired to do, oh boy. Yeah. That's crazy. Wow. That's how it all started, you know? And then I started to get better. This is Gel X on myself. I actually tried to do some designs. Not bad. It's not how I am now, but not bad for someone who never even knew what gel polish was. You know what I'm saying? And these are my sister's nails that I did for her. So I would do it for my sister too. And then this is when I would just put nail polish on my real nails. I didn't really have a lot to work with. Oh yeah, this is when I started to use chrome powder. So I figured out what that was. And this is, I tried to do some isolated chrome. Again, not great, but it's there. It's there. The design is there, okay? Okay, this is the recreation of the first Alice Madness Return set I tried. Side to side comparison? That's amazing. That is so good. Even looking at it now, I'm blown away. Like, I did that. And that was June 2024. That was like a year and a half ago. And these are the comparisons that I did. So much better. So much cleaner. We're already seeing improvement. I think the improvement came after I bought better supplies. Because when I started, I did not have a lot of supplies. So I actually bought better stuff for it. So when I first started posting on TikTok, so I wanted to do more. I don't know how I got here, but I decided to make nails based on Fortnite wraps. And for the OGs who have been following me, y'all remember the OG Fortnite wrap nails. I was getting a lot of support from my followers, and that's what inspired me to make it a business, because people would say like, are you selling these? Because I would buy them. And I had no idea how to sell press-on nails from home. So I bought a ebook from Nails by Dom. She makes amazing nails. Go check her out. I bought her ebook on how to start your own press-on nail business. It gives you a list of what to do, explains how to do the sizing and everything. That's how I started. But yeah, these These were really good in my opinion. Like, I still love looking at these to this day. So good. Still, I don't know where I got that idea from. I used to be addicted to Fortnite. Like, I would play every day. It's a disease, I tell you. This was a very brave thing for me to do. Make a set like this. You know, you got the isolated chrome, you got the sculpting gel, you got charms, you got all the details. But it turned out really good. And this was July 18th. So mind you, I've only been doing nails for like a month. And look at this improvement. Thank you, TikTok tutorials on how to use gel nail polish, because without you, I would not be here today. But yeah, once I had that following, you know, it was picking up a little bit. Still at this point have not had my first order yet. I just kept posting, like, I would try to post every day. I don't think I could though, because I still had work. This is the first logo I had. I recently changed it to this one, but this is the first logo that I had. I made it on Canva. Oh wait, it was red before. First I had it red color, and then I changed it to blue. I think this was the first set I sold. Or actually, I didn't even sell it because I gave it to her for free. It's a friend of a friend, so these are like the first nails I made that were for someone besides myself or my sister. The Claus is official July 9th, and I used Shopify to make my website. It looks like September 2nd was when I got my first official order. So I sent out, wow, look at the camera quality. Okay, this is the girl who, she inspired me to keep going. I remember that, making her nails. She loved the Alice Madness Return set that I made, and she would support me, like comment, all that stuff. So she really helped me build the courage to actually start my business. So that was me sending them the sizing kits. This was the first order. Those came out pretty good. I was so worried though. Like, I kept redoing stuff because I wanted to make sure it was perfect. I was so scared to send these out. I was so scared. And these are the ones I sent the girl who loved the Alice Madness Returns. I think they turned out pretty good too. I redid a lot of nails for this one because I wanted to make sure it was absolutely the best I could do. And I would mainly just make stuff for me and my sister after this. Like, all of these sets that you're seeing, I would just make it to post something, you know, and it was good practice. I practiced a lot, but these were not orders at all. This was just me making random stuff that I liked, posting it, trying to get more reach, trying to show people what I could do, and practicing. So practice, guys, practice. So these are the nails I made for my cousin for Christmas. These were pretty cute, not gonna lie. I loved making these. Someone bought like one of the designs that I made, not just like a custom set. Like, I made those for myself, and someone ordered them. And I was so happy because I get migraines a lot, and these nails were inspired by my migraines. Like, because a lot of people have like visual stuff going on when they have migraines. Went on Pinterest and found some images that were like related to that. And so some of it is like weird vision things that happen, and some of it is just like random stuff that I thought would be cool, like aura. And someone actually got it. I was so excited. Okay, something that I never would have expected to happen is I blew up, and not in the way that I wanted to, but still a blow up nonetheless. I made nails based on Bondo rings. Have you guys watched Jay Cote? If you haven't, he's hilarious. And I was bored at this point. This was this was a cry for help. So I made these nails, and I did not think it was going to get this much attention, but it did. And I was like, so I kept doing it. I kept making nails from Jay Cote's skits, and people really liked it. So I feel like most of my following is from these nails. I don't know why people still follow me, because this was just a little phase that I had. When was this posted? This was in December. This was in December, you guys. So I did so many videos, and after a while it just kept going down. I was like, okay, I gotta stop. People are getting bored. This is really cool. I put together like all the nails that I made. That was in April, so that's almost a year's worth of nails. Isn't that crazy? Oh yeah. I started to use stickers. This was the first set I made with stickers, unfortunately. The Jimlian Slice. These did not come out very good. They were super thick because of the builder gel that I put over the stickers. You can tell this was my first time putting stickers on nails. You can tell for sure. These ones are so cool. I love these ones. I love doing stickers. They can be really frustrating sometimes, but they come out so good. Okay, so this was a pretty big thing for my business. I went to Utah to do a pop-up booth. And so I made nails for that. It's supposed to be a 4th of July parade. So I made 4th of July themed nails. So many nails. So many. Oh yeah, that's when Charlie died. That was in May. Charlie passed away in May. Rest in peace, Charlie. Pet your cat right now if you have one, or a dog, and give your pet as much love as you possibly can, because you never know, they could literally just drop dead like Charlie did. They could literally do that anytime for no reason. So just love your pet, basically. Oh my gosh, okay, this girl ordered Pokemon nails. I don't know what Pokemon is. Okay, I know what it is, but like I've never, you know what I mean? I've never been in there. But I love how these came out. I wish I took more pictures of it, but this was like right after Charlie's death. And so at the time I wasn't really motivated to do anything. So I just filmed me packing it. I wish I took more pictures, but I was just going through a rough time. Oh yeah, and those Pokemon nails, she submitted the picture to like a stream, or she put it on Twitter with like the hashtag, and she was featured in their stream. So a bunch of people saw the nails that I made for her, which was so cool. Like, she messaged me and she was like, thousands of people saw your nails. And I was like, what? And then she like sent me a link to the stream, and I was like, that is so cool. And it's so weird hearing people talk about my nails, because here, let me put the volume on.
Well, Libby says, in AIC, let's go. Rocking a little bling for the Raging Bolt deck, a popular choice this weekend.
Yeah, and the NAIC nails, if you notice, Chip, look at those. Those are wild. Every different nail representing, we got a bunch of different typings there. Some Pokemon, it looks like, on one side. That is awesome.
Yeah.
See, I don't know what any of that means, but it's so weird hearing people talk about your nails like that. I was dissociating while watching that. That was so weird, but really cool. And I'll show you guys the videos of the booth that I put on TikTok.
Stop.
Hey guys, I have an update. We're doing my booth right now, and we've had 3 orders. It's 4 p.m. right now, and we got here at around 8 a.m. and we've been open since 12, so it's been 4 hours, and we've only got 3 orders.
Giving out like a lot of business cards.
That's true, we've given out a lot of business cards, but people don't seem to be too interested in the nails themselves. And let me show you how we set up the booth. So now we have the sizing station here, and then we've got all of the nails here on the outside. And there's the crew. Day 2.
46. Holy moly. So many people at the booth right now.
What is that? What is that? Oh shit.
What is that?
Check it. Check it out.
What's that?
Check. Okay guys, this is what I have left. So, I think this one was the most popular case. Short almond was really popular. Oh shit, someone dropped some. Oh, extra short square is pretty popular too. Not very popular for the medium coffin ones though. 2 are missing. I'm not really sure how that happened. But yeah, it's time to close down. So that's it, guys. So that whole thing was such a learning experience, but it was also terrible. Like, it was great for my business, but it was also terrible mentally. Let's talk about the positive side of doing this. First of all, you're getting yourself out there. A lot of people are discovering you and your business, and they can see in person your product and what it looks like. So I gave out so many business cards because some people would come up and either they would have nails on, or for some reason they just couldn't buy them right then and there. They wanted to grab a business card so that later they could order from me, right? So that really helped earn money in my business. Okay, the bad side of it was kind of discouraging because people are right in front of you and they're going to say what they think about your product right in front of you, like you're not there. I started my prices at like 40 because that's what I saw other people pricing them as, and by the end of the second day they were down to $15 because everybody was so upset about the prices of them. It was a lot, and it was kind of discouraging because all the work I put into it, I thought people were going to love them. I've had so much support on TikTok, but not everyone is going to be supportive. Okay, that's just life. Also, another opportunity I had, my mom's coworker's wife has her own salon. She's an esthetician. Am I saying that right? Esthetician. 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 So I made a bunch of one size fits all sets to put in her salon. She's going to try to sell them. So this is one of them that I made. And this is the other one that I made. I made a lot more, but I didn't have time to take pictures of them. So I think I gave her 5. I think I started off with 5. None of them have sold. She said that people will pick them up, look at the price, and put them back down. Like, a lot of people are interested in them, but the price is what makes them put it back down. Which is hard because, like, for a set like this, that's $35. Like, that's what I charge for the most basic nails, which is cheap in my opinion, because I know a lot of people who sell press-on nails and it's like $60. So I think it's a great deal. And so these are more expensive because there's more than twice the amount of nails painted. They're all hand painted, and something like this, all those charms that go on there, like, that's money adding up. So this set was, I think it was 65, which is really good in my opinion. But people put that shit down as soon as they saw it. So this one was 65. So I made painted ones that were like 45. I think this one would be 55 because it's got some charms and 3D art. And then the super crazy ones were 65. I've gotten a lot of comments for people saying I need to be charging more. But when stuff like this happens, it's like I feel like people on TikTok are very understanding, and the girl who I did Pokemon nails for, like, it was just paint. So I said, like, oh, do the level 1, right? And she was like, oh, I was expecting it to be way more. So it's just, I feel like people who don't really know, like, press on nails, they want it to be like $15, and people who do understand, like, hand painted, custom made custom, like, they expect it to be more. So it's like, what am I supposed to do, right? But I also have to price them so that it's worth the time and the effort for the nails, right? Because when I do these, it also takes twice as much time because it's twice as many nails. So I have to be fair to myself too. I'll just have her lower the prices a little bit. So this is when I started to get interested in keychains. I have not sold any keychains or beaded accessories yet. Do you guys see? Buy my stock. All these are available on beadcloset.com. So So we have improvement there. This is how I started. This is how I am now. But the one thing that is really hard is to get sales and to get reach, because I post on TikTok every single day, but I'm still stuck in the 300 view loophole of devastation. I started to post on Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts because I'm trying to get more people to discover my business. Which is still feels kind of the same. And TikTok, you can only put 5 hashtags in your video, and I noticed that ever since then, my videos have been like no likes, no views, like barely any. So I'm just like, I don't know, it's discouraging, you know? But what can you do? What can you do? I don't know. Comment below what should I do. Also, I really like TikTok because most of my followers that I've gotten recently are other press on nail accounts, and it's really nice having like this little community where you guys are all, supporting each other, commenting on people's things. Like, it's so much nicer than I thought. Like, I thought people were going to be like mean because that's your like competition, right? But honestly, I love seeing their videos. It's it's fun. And they are all so nice, and they are all so talented too. It's inspiring because it's like we're all in this together. But I do see a lot of people who are posting like, "Oh, I have no sales right now." So it's just kind of like, what's going on? This is not my year. This is not my year. But I'm gonna keep going, guys. Even if I do become bald, you are still gonna see me online because I don't care. I don't care. Thank you guys for watching and being interested in my business. Hit the like and subscribe button if you want to see more content. That's it for this video. The one viewer who sees this video, let me know if you have a question. Comment down below. I'll try to respond. But stay safe, won't you? See you in the next video.